artists. In this week's Trend Report, we will be speaking to Astound Agency Manager Kate Powell about the middle grade market and what you can do to get your portfolio in middle grade market shape. We will be sharing middle grade trends, how to scout for those trends, and illustrations that we suggest you need to add to your portfolio to get noticed in that market. Please enjoy this next video with Kate.
Hi, my name is Kate Powell, and I am the Global Manager of Astound Illustration Agency. I've been with the company going on 4 years now, and have been a managing agent since late 2020. I'm really looking forward to answering some questions specific to the middle grade market, the expansion we're seeing there, some trends that we're seeing that are pretty consistent across the industry, and what we find that art directors are really interested in seeing from our illustrators. The first question I'll be answering is two parts. It's, do you think the middle grade market is expanding? And are you seeing cover art becoming a larger part of the kid lit market? My answer is yes to both. Since about early to mid 2020, we have been seeing a growing demand from publishers looking for illustrators with experience illustrating dynamic scenes and characters that suit the age range applicable to the middle grade market. Specifically, this expansion has been for graphic novels, and generally those works require artists to have experience creating paneled art. So quite synonymous with the increased demand, we have also experienced an increased interest from both our represented artists and prospective new signings with graphic art experience to expand their folio to include both types of illustrations. And for the second part of the question, we represent quite a few illustrators who illustrate middle grade covers on a regular basis. Really good, consistent continuation of work. So with the expansion of the middle grade market, this has also led to some pretty recurring projects for continuation of series. So this has been an expansion we have seen mainly with our larger publishing houses that we work with, but that definitely doesn't exclude smaller or hybrid publishers. The next question is, what do you think art directors look for when commissioning a middle grade cover artist? Generally, these are coming-of-age stories featuring a heroic main character as the protagonist, with their friend sidekicks, who the reader follows as they learn to overcome obstacles. Some middle grade themes include fantasy storylines and also contemporary realistic fiction stories that 8 to 12-year-old readers can relate to. Due to these themes for the genre, I think art directors love to find an illustrator who can capture a powerful image showing a dynamic of multiple characters on a cover that's both engaging and full of energy. I think art directors are drawn to an illustrator with strong contrasting color palettes, with darker solid backgrounds, and then more vibrant neon elements, which you would find in the title typography, as well as fantastical natural elements, which create and frame the main characters. All of these elements create an intriguing cover design with energy and movement. The next question is, how do you help prepare an illustrator to get work as a cover artist? So this is something that I love to do as part of my job, is the opportunity to brief new art and help illustrators develop their folio and create not only artwork that is tailored to a specific market, like the middle grade market, but also expanding across multiple genres so that they can have a folio that is expansive and offers many different offerings that art directors might be interested in. But specific to creating a cover art, a piece of cover art that an art director might like, how I help illustrators prepare is I work one-on-one to brief them. I offer art direction in terms of the composition, the sort of engaging character interaction that I spoke about previously when explaining what an art director is looking for when commissioning a middle grade artist. So high energy, lots of movement, fantastical elements, typography and details that would really pop and create a strong cover that would align with an art director's needs, as well as incorporating those trendy color palettes and incorporating a lot of great contrast that would end up being a really striking image that's part of their folio. Continuing on with the theme of cover art within the middle grade market, the next question is, how do you decide what content and colors to use when creating mock covers for their portfolios? Well, the agents and myself are constantly reviewing market research, keeping track of popular titles shown across industry news, highlights, announcements and book releases on Publishers Weekly, Publishers Marketplace. We are seeing marketing and lots of different articles coming through showing middle grade cover art. So it's something that we are continuously seeing, and we do generally see that the main characters of these titles are a few years older than the reader age range, which is about 8 to 12 years old. So we see a lot of camaraderie between multiple characters, that coming of age stories, high energy, action, fantastical themes. You see some, classic fairy tale stories. If we have like a rendition of a classic story with the characters being a little bit older, that's something that we see. And then finally, to elaborate on the different types of colors that we like to use when creating mock covers for our illustrators' portfolios, we see across the industry there are trending color palettes that include a lot of different shades of pinks, magentas, deep blues, royal purple, golden yellow. So incorporating those into a cover is something that we definitely capitalize on and encourage our illustrators to use those types of colors. And then also what I said earlier about not only using those colors, but remembering the importance of contrast. And if you have a darker, more solid background, that any sort of foreground details, typography, any framing elements, that those would contrast and be lighter and a little bit more delicate to really create a nice pop and a very engaging cover.